My name is Ryan. I'm from Rhode Island. I grew up there. I've lived in the same house my entire life. In high school, I went to a school called Bishop Hendricken High School. It's an all-boys school, all-boys Catholic school. Very much a sports-oriented school. So like, people expect you to be able to be athletic and be the stereotypical jock kind of person. And that really wasn't me. It was who I pretended to be for a while. Going into high school, I played football, and I absolutely hated it. I played on the freshman team, and it really wasn't not my thing at all. But I knew that from middle school, I really liked theater. Because I had tried it once. I actually played it as a joke, because, like I said, I was kind of pretending to be somebody I wasn't. There was a summer camp going into my 7th grade year in middle school. I did a summer camp at Hendricken, actually, and it was a theater camp, because the year before my friend had told me about it, and he asked me, like, hey, I'm in a theater camp and we have like a showcase, do you want to come see it? And I was like, yeah, okay. So I went to go watch it, and in that camp, it's a 2-week period, and these kids come up with like they come up with their own show, and they write it, and then they perform it. And I watched it, and I was dumbfounded that kids my age were doing that, and I was like, I could do that. Yeah. And so next year I did do it, and I loved it. It was great. And then that's kind of where it started. And then, like I said, I did the school play, still kind of as a joke, because like I didn't really take it very seriously. But then eventually it evolved into what it had become. I kept going with it just because two very important aspects was the idea of performing. I really loved doing that, just being on stage in front of people. There's really nothing like it in the world. But there's also the community aspect of it. The people that I met through that program made me who I am today. I might not even be here today if it weren't for them. So, yeah, I kind of owe the world to them. I'm more open-minded than I once was because of the arts. Growing up, I was surrounded by rather conservative people in my life, and so like that's pretty much all I knew. And I was like, yeah, this is right, this is wrong, this is this is what adults tell me, and this is what the other kids around me are saying. This is definitely the way to go. And then as I started getting into the arts, I realized that maybe I was not right. I started thinking for myself, really for the first time, when I started getting into the arts. And that shaped who I am, because now I'm the farthest thing from conservative, but like it's really opened my eyes, and it's really given me an awareness that I didn't know that I had or didn't know that I could have.